Hey, 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 it's Crepsy K. Fine, I'm doing it. We're back at it with some standard 2020. We're gonna see if we can't play some post-rotation stuff here. I'm pretty sure I know what is in this deck that I can't run, and I do believe that it is a land. Yes, several in fact. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do, decks, this, edit, I'm going to drop all of the lands and start over from scratch. I probably should have done this before I started recording, but hey, you know, is what it is. Alright, so if you haven't figured it out, yes, we are playing Esper Control. Not one of my favorite decks, however, I think it is, you know, necessary. Blue, white, black, blue, black. Alright. 1, 2, 3 tap lands, 3 tap lands, 3 tap lands. You know what? 2 tap lands, 2 tap lands, 2 tap lands. If I'm gonna pick basics, I might as well pick some like really good art. Love that. Yeah. Alright. Blue. Good blue lands. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's see what else. I like that too. Those are good lands. And then black, of course. I like that. I like that. Alright. So that's the deck. I guess we should cover it. 4 Thought Erasures, 4 Tyrant Scorns, 4 Narsets, 4 Teferi, 4 Mortify, 4 Otakaya, 4 God Eternal Kefnet, 4 Kaya's Wrath, 4 Enter the God Eternals. As you can tell, God Eternal Kefnet is a win condition, and I believe the only win condition in the deck. But, I mean, I guess that's what happens when you play control. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of them out. And put in at least 1 Dawn of Hope as a backup. I don't know. I guess it's fine. Let's get started. Let's do it. Now, anybody who doesn't play control may not understand this, but control decks really do take a lot of thought, take a lot of consideration, and take a lot of patience. Now, generally speaking, I try not to put too much of any of that into my time. Sure. But in this case, I will most certainly be trying my best. However, I'm not a control player. Whoa. Yep. Sure, I guess. Anyway, yeah, I'm not an avid control player, so forgive me if I make a mistake. Forgive me if, you know, something may be wrong. You know, if I don't play something out quite correctly. There's some argument to be said of whether or not I should have kept that plains. Evo Sage. Let's just keep the board clear. Alright, if we top deck a land, if we top deck a blue source, we've really got a good thing going here. And if we don't top deck a blue source, well, okay. And there is a blue source. I'm gonna go ahead and pay this and mill the opponent here. Get a body on the board. Milled some good stuff from the opponent. Pass it over. Get a Narset going. Evo Sage, sure. Let's get this down. Go ahead and plus it up. Probably want this. And I'm going to go ahead and pay for it. Yes. Doesn't matter. Start swinging in because at this point we win the race. Now, Crepsy K, you might have made a mistake there, maybe. But they're going to start taking damage, and we can control the board at least a little bit. So they're going to get down to, I don't know, 10 life. And let's just go ahead and see what you're working with. Okay, scry away a land, absolutely. And I am 100% getting rid of this. And forcing them to have a creature of equal size or hold that up as a blocker. Since we scried away a land, I feel like we'll be doing alright. So they're going to try and race. That's not a good play. That is not a good play at all. Go Chamber Guardian. No. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. Yep. Alright. Well, that's our first match playing, you know, what I consider to be one of the meanest, unfun decks in the meta. But, I mean, you know, it's a control deck. Like I'm not entirely proud of myself for playing it. Don't get me wrong. But it's a relevant deck. It's, you know, it's a meta deck. It's been played in the meta for the last several months, you know. Now we're just seeing if it's playable without the check lands, basically. Alright. I actually played a matchup against Esper Control the other day while testing it out, and I won. I don't think that this is good. Definitely want to make our land drops. That's pretty rough. The reason why I'm dumping Narset is because we won't have double blue. We need a black source. There's a black source. We don't get a turn 2 Thought Erasure. I think that's important. Neither do... They don't have a turn 2 play either. So now they know that we are on Esper Control. I mean, they have to by now. Okay, and they pass it over. Let's get the Guild Gate down. Check out what they're working with. Alright, well. You can go away. And, I'll actually keep the land. Because I want to make sure that weaken Kaya's Wrath. Like, I'm going to Oath of Kaya, the Risen Reef, 100%. Circuitous Route, okay. Sure. That's good. Might as well draw the card. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so I'm willing to bet the opponent here is going to commit to the board. And I'm going to grab a drink. Really? Golos, huh? Field of the Dead, yeah? Field of the Dead? It is. Uh-oh. Okay. So let's go ahead and play this out tapped. White, white, black, black. So tapped. Plus up the Teferi. If the opponent is smart, pass it over. If the opponent is smart, they will attack first. Now, I'm not saying that the opponent is smart, but the correct move would be to attack first, and then start playing out the stuff that uses, you know, land, all that good stuff. Okay, yep, it's correct. They made the correct play, so it's not the first time they've seen this deck. Okay, so here comes the Risen Reef, maybe Growth Spiral. Yep. Maybe catch a land, no land, Growth Spiral. I would start getting it out of there. Oh, Cav. Cavalier of Thorns, sure. Krasis. Oh, Clear the Mind, huh? That's a smart move, actually. Clear the Mind is really good. Let's go ahead and plus up that Teferi. Pass the turn. If they don't swing, I don't feel the need to use a board wipe here, to be honest. Let's see. Do I wait, though? I think the tempo gain from Teferi is just better. Let's see. Top of your library. Golos. That's interesting. So Growth Spiral into Golos, right? I'm assuming. Growth Spiral to pull it, and then drop the Golos to get another land. Yep. See, do they drop another land? Sure. Let's see. Uh-huh. That does trigger a couple of deals there. Can you kill my Teferi? Growth Spiral, okay. Land? No land. Alright, so let's go ahead and bounce the token. Draw a card. Let's go ahead and enter the God Eternals on the other token and mill them. See if we can get the other Clear the Mind out of their hand. Three fairy comes down, we can Thought Erasure on their upkeep. Risen Reef, sure. Agent of Treachery, really? My other blue source, that's interesting. Okay. Well, let's see. Goodbye. No attacks. Let me get a beverage. Alright. Now they do have a Clear the Mind. If we can draw a land, it'd be worth it to shock. Blood for bones. Alright, well, they're going to have us with this. With us not drawing lands, they're just going to keep recycling Agent of Treachery. We won't have a chance. Some of you might scoff or get upset that I canceled out of that match. But the truth is, Agent of Treachery against a deck that's not getting lands, that is stealing your lands, it is more than an uphill climb from there forward. And I'm not going to spend the next 30 minutes of your guys' time to watch me struggle and lose. Again, some of you may not like that, but I mean, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Okay, so I'm done with the old 90s track. Alright, so they mulligan. We are in a great position here. Looks like it might be a flash deck. If we can top deck it to Fairy and have it resolve, we are going to be in a good position. Let's lead with the Thought Erasure. Alright, bud. Okay. Another Yark deck? Oh, take my Thought Erasure. Sure, bud. Assassin's Trophy. Watch this. Got him. Oh, what do you have? Narset. You can go away. I'll take the land for sure. I'll Oath of Kaya the Narset if they manage to get it down. Or, I'm sorry. If they Growth Spiral, draw a land, maybe play a land. Keep them stuck on lands. We're going to shock for this and pass it over. I want them to think about the play that they make. There's a Narset. She's going to draw them a card for sure. Okay. Thought Erasure. Not gonna matter. Not going to matter in the least bit. Because you can't play one. Oh no. They're going to take my God Eternal. That's a bummer. That's a true bummer there. That is a true bummer. Thought Erasure comes down. God Eternal Kefnet goes to the graveyard. What? No way. No way. I can't believe that happened. Oh, wow. That's, I mean, 2-card advantage is good. Not gonna lie. They get their land down. But this resolves. And that is a huge, huge win. Alright. Control deck versus control deck. It's going to be a long game. It's going to be a long wait, folks. Grab a bag of popcorn and settle in. I would definitely play the Thought Erasure here. If they're going to hit it with some kind of destroy spell, i.e. Assassin's Trophy, I will not shuffle the deck. Thought Erasure, God Eternals, or Tyrant Scorn for sure. Yep. Okay. We know they're holding one card that's useless gas. They are effectively holding a 2-card Tamiyo. Are they going to plus Tamiyo? They are. What are they going to plus 4? some type of fog spell. Got Eternal Kefnet, and you don't get one. Decline to reveal it. Go ahead and play it down. Tapped. Start smacking down that Tameo. Keep him off that card draw. See what else they're working with. A couple of Scorns. So it's... I don't know what that is. Sure. Sacrifice 2 creatures? Oh, okay. Going to do this. There you go. Now we can Tired Scorn one of their tokens. No Kefnet again. Them's the breaks, man. But this is gonna come down. We're not out of the woods yet. They can't force me to sacrifice. I can bounce any creature they own. Like, I won't kill the token, I'll bounce the token. What is that? Growth Spiral. Digging. It's good. That's real good. Assassin's Trophy. We're going to decline. Search for a land card. Decline. Take action. So what we need here is probably a Teferi. Krasis. Wow. Wow. I wouldn't Krasis for 1. Krasis for 1's a bad play. Let's see. Mortify. Doesn't quite do it. Let's pass it over. Sure. Going to do that. Take 2 here. They're about to get some serious card draw. We could be in trouble here. That Liliana coming down was a big play. I mean, it was a big play. That she can run away with the game on her own. 2, 4, 6, 8, 4 life and 4 cards. That is a big deal. Chaining Hydroid Krasis is not where you want to be. At all. Uh-huh. Kefnet? No Kefnet. Man, if I had a Ashiok, I would sideboard in Ashiok so quick. Alright, Teferi off the top, right here. Boom. Nailed it. Okay. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce one of the tokens. So they can't get extra card draw off of my Wrath when I decide to Wrath. They could be playing a Jace and we could just be playing a losing game here. We might fall behind. Opponent with an island. And another zombie, of course. Yep. Yeah, I would definitely sideboard in Legion's End. And I would also sideboard in probably some counter spells, to be honest. Because we could just play Teferi. Teferi is not like a big deal. Kefnet? No Kefnet. Wow. I'm guessing my opponent has 1 Kefnet in the deck. They might be holding on to a Jace. Can they mill me? That's the question. Can they clear the mind? Wow, nice. Nice. Nicely done. That's where you want to be with a Tamiyo deck. I think Clear the Mind and Tamiyo. I just love Clear the Mind, to be honest. Alright, we're going to just pass the turn, actually. Okay, scry. 15 cards, 3, 6, 7, and 15, so 50% lands. Preserve some life total here. I know it gains them a card, I know. But we can't afford to go much lower than this. Zombie, sure. Digging for a Kefnet. They're definitely running 4 copies of Hydroid Krasis, I know that. And at least 2 copies of Tamiyo. I didn't see them all. Another Krasis. You could have hit your God Eternal Kefnet there. That's interesting. Unless they have one to play. Tamiyo Collective Tales. Interesting. Getting back the Kefnet? Oh, yeah, I think they're going to run away with this game for sure. Kefnet, yeah. Another land. Oh. Oh, them's the breaks, man. Alright, there's that. They get a whole bunch of goodness there. Lily's going to make us sacrifice our God Eternal Kefnet. But we need to force the play. And they have a full grip, 19 life, 2 planeswalkers, and another Kefnet of their own, an Assassin's Trophy. Let's take the action, why not? Hit this, hits the battlefield, take action. Oh, look, that's how that works. Okay. I didn't know that's exactly how that worked. Okay. We're in a bad position, folks. If we top deck a land here, it is game over, and I will go ahead and concede. I don't want to ride this out any longer than I need to. Clear the Mind. Narset, yeah. Yeah, we might be in trouble here. Reveal it, right? Yep. Tyrant Scorn, yeah. I don't think we're in a good position, but I could be wrong. Alright, well, let's go ahead and just shock. Shoot over a good game. Let them swing in if they're going to be noble about it. Swing for face. Yep. Yep. Well, they were a good sport about it. We were a good sport about it. And you know what? Here in the arena, that's more than I can say about 90% of the other players. So, let's take our tail, tuck it between our legs, and get out of that match. Try again. Got at least time for one more game. Let's go ahead and play one more game. Yeah, there were some definitely good sideboard options. Ashiok would be one of them. Elder Spell, maybe another good one. Some counter spells, maybe. I don't know. There's definitely some solid information that we gathered from that deck. Alright, let's get back in there. Wow. That's a bad hand. Really bad hand. We'll go ahead and toss an Oath of Kaya. Guildgate turn 1. Turn 2 Shrine, Thought Erase. Scryland. Maybe we toss a land. Maybe we toss a land. Okay. Well, I'm glad I played that first. The Butcher, eh? Alright. Well. Oh. I played the wrong land. Crap. So we get Tyrant Scorn, bounce this, it comes back down. Man, that was a bad mistake. That was a serious misplay. And I think the aggressive nature of this deck might just win out. Mayhem Devil. Alright, I would actually rather do this. Do that. Get, lose my 3 life or whatever. Shock again for the... Oh, no. Okay, so we could bounce that. Tap land... Oh, buddy. Oh, no. Not like this. Oh, we might have time for another game. Alright, what do you have? Let's get in there. Absolutely that. Dump that, because we don't actually need... Oh, no. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no. Oh, God. That's terrible. Okay, well... Alright, well, they have the win, so let's just go ahead and give it to them. Sack, 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 ping me down. Shoot them a good game. They've got it. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 6. And that's going to be it. Yep, going to go all face. Plenty of it to go around. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that was real aggressive, real fast. And that was a bad mulligan, man. That was a... Oof. One lander. I see one land every now and again, but I've never once seen a 5 land hand. 6 land hand. And no lie, I would keep a 6 land hand. I'm not even gonna lie, because if you were playing something like Ramp, half of your deck was rip lands from the deck spells, and you started with 5 lands. There's only like 19 left. It's slow, but I think it's just good enough. Double tap land though. I guess this draw will doesn't help. Okay. That doesn't help. Oathakaya, though. We could Oathakaya. Lose 1, gain 1. See what they put down. Season of Growth. We're in trouble. We're in lots of trouble. We are in, Oh, no. Alright, let's, dig into the hand here. I'll definitely take a land, yeah. Let's see what you're working with up there. Any creature's gotta go. Any creature's got to go. Well, is that even correct? Okay, double strike. This is useless. That can go. We'll keep that. Recast a creature spell. Scry. Whenever you target a creature that you control, draw a card. Okay. Go ahead and throw this guy down tapped. Yep. Since there's no target, band together is useless. Huh. Really? Well, run it upstairs then. I never even thought about that. That's interesting. Okay. Nothing there. Let's go ahead and erase some thoughts. What's worse? Keep the high spell card in hand. Go ahead and do this. Plus it up. Get that mortify. Got him. Pretty decent. Alright. Salty scoop, and I don't blame him. Alright. Claim the prize. We'll get in one more. If it starts to go too long or it looks like we're not going to get the win, I'll go ahead and bow out. I've already gotten all of my experience. So, like, I honestly, at this point, I don't mind losing in this format. Yeah. It's a good hand. We want another blue source. For sure. Double thought erase. We can dig up those lands or grab a Teferi. We'll be okay. Hand hate. Maybe dig up a Teferi. Maybe dig up another land. Get Kefnet down, another blue source. Double blue is where you want to be. I have way too much white in this deck, it looks like. Probably more than I should have. I don't know. Oh yeah, 100%. Okay, so they are on gates. Let's get rid of the Krasis. And there's our blue source. That's good. Gatebreaker Ram is a threat. Let's go ahead and get the blue source down. Take another peer into their thoughts. Gates of Blaze doesn't matter. Clarion doesn't matter. Knight of Autumn can't come down. Gatebreaker Ram's gotta go. I don't care about the ramp. There's a Teferi. That's pretty solid. So they don't do anything. I'm actually more comfortable getting down a God Eternal Kefnet. To be 100% honest. I think Kefnet right here is where we want to be. Because it forces them to use the Gates of Blaze. They spend their turn removing this card. Really? Whoa. We will decline. Go ahead and get this down. And plus it up. No point in bouncing anything. I'd rather be proactive with my Teferi than reactive. See, because if we get Gates of Blaze here, gonna gain some life. Gaining that life. Okay. Go ahead and reveal it. Might as well. Get a free casting. Yep. Just destroy that boy right there, or gal. Because we get a free cast off of it. Really the only reason. Go ahead and swing. Give that Teferi a nice another plus there. So we got 2 bounces. We don't really need to do anything. We're in a good spot. Road Spiral. Looks like they're digging. Looks like they're digging. Gates Blaze, sure. Absolutely take action here. And then we'll plus up that Teferi. Leave a stop on the upkeep there. See what they draw. And then we'll go ahead and erase some thoughts. Sure. We'll get rid of that. And I don't hate the land here. Pass it over. Yep. Got him. Mono Black, what's he say? Hoond! Scableundum! That guy's great. I like watching him. He's a good guy. Ah! Well, yeah, you're right, girl. Daddy's about done with this video. So let's, what do we need to do to open another pack? Oh, I see. Well, looks like we're not opening, any packs today. Mastery Pass, 26th. Yeah, what about the getting back into it? What else do we have? Momir, ranked. What is this? 50 gems to get in, 250 gold. What do you get out? I don't. I'd have to win 4 matches of random crap. I don't like that at all. Well, folks, that was Esper Control. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I don't think it lost a whole lot of pieces. I think it's still just as powerful as it's ever been. The sideboard options are, you know, basically a Swiss Army solve-all knife, you know. So Esper Control, I think, is still a tier 1 deck, a top meta deck. May not be the most powerful in the meta, but it's still definitely a contender. And with that, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a great day. This is Krepsy K. Bye!